Я вижу, вы все такая же бесстрашная, как прежде. Девушка, играете в шахматы как мужчина.
Ваш ход.
Замечательно. Трюк, достойный вашего деда.
Ну почему вы все время вспоминаете дедушку? Ведь вы же со мной играете, а не с ним.
Он вас хорошо играть научил.
I've had other teachers since then, Alexei Sergeyevich. I'm not a little girl anymore.
No, you're not.
Naturally, it was a mistake. It has nothing.
No, of course. The idea of a murder on the Orient Express. I don't suppose they haven't eventually identified the body.
I believe it was a foreigner, monsieur.
Foreigner? Excuse me, I couldn't help wondering. Is that Miss Anna?
Yes, monsieur. It is a honor to have Miss Wolf acting with us.
How delightful. And they say he hardly travels at all anymore. It's goes to show you that. I understand Count Polanski was quite ill.
He's much better. Fortunately, we had a doctor.
Herr Schmidt, are you having lunch alone?
Doctor,
As a matter of fact,
not a Russian.
I'm waiting for a
No,
lady.
sir, in America.
Have a nice wait.
Monsieur Whitney.
How interesting. Is he actually taking the count?
He has given him a sedative, monsieur.
Sedative?
I believe a sort of herbal tea.
Oh, well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Still, it does seem a little irregular. Not that we English see anything wrong with a cup of tea. It can do wonders for an upset stomach. Still, one rather expects to see the usual paraphernalia. A doctor's bag instills confidence and so on. Given the importance of the patient, I mean. I suppose Mr. Whitney is travelling with quite a bit of luggage.
Monsieur?
Oh, you know, so many Americans do.
I cannot say, monsieur.
Must be the fellow I passed just now in the smoking car. Rather young, isn't he, for a doctor?
I believe he is young, yes.
I must say, he didn't look at all like the usual sort of American one expects to see on these trains. You know, flashing money about. Quite the opposite, in fact. Rather unusual for a young fellow like that to book a double compartment, prices being what they are and all that. Wouldn't you say?
I do not know, monsieur.
Well, I suppose he wants his privacy. Nothing wrong with that.
Monsieur, I really must return now.
No, of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Thank you, monsieur. Au revoir. Premier service. Premier service. Le déjeuner est servi. Lunch is served. Premier service. Premier service. Le déjeuner est servi.
Вот при помощи такой
Lunch is
гадкой
served.
ловушки.
Premier
Вот уж типично женская реакция.
Сыграем еще раз.
Excuse me, sir.
Pardon me.
Ah, Miss Wolf, please let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
Are you comfortable? Yes, I'm so glad. Everybody wanted to sit in your seat. I've been like a soldier fighting them away.
Oh, really?
I would not let anybody sit here. What shall we order? Shall we get some wine?
That would be lovely.
I think a good red wine, yes? Oh, forgive me. Perhaps you would like something lighter?
My father drank red wine and I'm afraid I picked up the habit. I know it's not very ladylike.
Nonsense. We will be able to share a bottle. I hope I will not get drunk.
Why?
Oh, I'm turning into a happy little devil, especially when I am surrounded by a beautiful lady.
You are a charmer.
Excusez-moi.
Tell me, are the reserves in that little town, what's it called again, really as big as they say?
I cannot offer an opinion, monsieur.
No, of course you wouldn't. Quite brave of your wife to go all that way and live in the desert.
She would not wish to be without me. And it will be a good opportunity for François. He has a fine scientific mind.
He seems like a very active little boy. I don't suppose you could ask him for my cravat.
I think now that I remember him using it as a kind of sieve to test salinity in the water. Most remarkable in a boy of 7. Don't you agree?
Quite remarkable.
It is the natural curiosity of the scientific mind, monsieur.
Yes. All that trapped in the body of a little boy.
Salzbourg.
La dernière fois, je lui ai ramené un bracelet en cuivre.
10 minutes d'arrêt.
La chance, il reçoit un postal.
Le train entre en gare de Salzbourg.
Russe n'en parle pas.
Salzbourg, 10 minutes de
Oh,
Weeks on end
excuse
of
me,
unpaid
Miss
to
Norton.
the
D'habitude,
preposterous
l'Allemand
murder
dépense
trial.
l'argent généreusement. Je l'ai
One would
déjà
think
vu
nothing else
avant.
was happening in the whole of
Cette
Europe.
fois-ci, pas enfant.
Mhm.
Il a l'air
Well, tell me,
pas.
you're a friend.
Also, you know, I can carry my violin anywhere I go.
With the piano it's a little bit more difficult.
Aber
Yes,
Herr Schmidt, ich bin wirklich daran interessiert, was Sie machen geschäftlich. What is your business anyway? You make it sound so mysterious.
I'm afraid you would find it very boring, but without going into detail, I will say that my work here is not only commerce, and that in my own small way, I'm doing my part for the fatherland.
Запросто выиграл, если бы не ход конем.
Je ne vois pas pourquoi vous avez à partager votre compartiment avec cet Anglais. La compagnie n'aurait-elle pas pu le mettre ailleurs?
Dans ma profession, il est parfois nécessaire de savoir.
Nous installer à Paris pour nous offrir une maison respectable. Chercher de prendre dans le désert.
Pourquoi ne sommes-nous pas restés à Villefranche? Votre situation était enviable. Notre petite maison était si jolie. Mon jardin était prêt à fleurir. Y aura-t-il des jardins à Abadan?
Le désert n'est pas réputé pour ses jardins, mais pour son pétrole.
Et quand il n'y aura plus de pétrole, François sera aussi sauvage qu'un nomade du désert. Il est déjà tellement impossible. Il rampe par terre et ramasse toujours les choses les plus sales.
Maman, regarde à la fenêtre. Il y a un cimetière.
Le sol est un endroit naturel pour trouver des insectes.
Oh, il est impossible de vous parler.
Yes, monsieur.
The escalope. That's a sort of
D'abord
veal
le chien
cut,
et maintenant le
isn't it?
violon.
L'escalope
C'est
de veau.
vraiment
Yes,
incroyable.
monsieur.
Je
Well,
veux
I'll
à tout
have
prix
that.
parler au chef de train.
Well done.
Est-ce que c'est elle
Very
assise
good,
avec
monsieur.
le gros monsieur? Je trouve qu'elle est très belle.
François, je t'ordonne de manger.
Mind if I join you?
No, by all means. I don't believe we've been introduced. George Abbott.
Tyler Whitney.
What foul weather. Can't seem to get out of this storm. It must be raining all across Europe. Quite remarkable, really. I understand you've made friends with the Obolenskis. You must introduce me. I'm fascinated by Russia. That was quite a scare you had last night. The chef de train told me you handled it quite well. You didn't happen to notice whether the other Russian fellow, what's his name, the young fellow, was hanging about?
I don't recall seeing him.
I'm afraid the old man has quite lost his head. Still, he has played a role for years as a sort of informal ambassador for the Tsar, if you know what I mean. I didn't know you were a doctor.
And you?
Oh, I'm travelling on business. Every now and then the company has a little matter to take care of on the continent, so off I go. Isn't she enchanting? That violinist, Miss Wolfe, she seems to be getting on rather well with Herr Schmidt. Not her type, I would have thought. Rather a surprise to see Herr Schmidt here. One would think he'd have his hands full back in Germany, what with his factories stepping up production and all that. Such an industrious people, the Germans. I wonder what business he has in the East. But you haven't told me a thing about yourself. Will you be going far?
All the way to Constantinople.
Oh, how lovely. Business or pleasure?
Actually, I'm traveling for my health.
Yes, so nice to get away from one's troubles, assuming one has any. New climates, new horizons and all that. Of course, I don't need to tell you that, you being a doctor. Quite a coincidence your being a doctor, and an American, I mean. When I boarded at Munich, the police were looking for an American doctor who'd got away from the police in Paris. Apparently he's mixed up with those Irish fanatics, Home Rule and all that, the ones that killed that policeman. Papers were full of it. Anyhow, it seems that this young doctor is in quite a bit of trouble.
Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
No, but I do. It's so much more fun that way. Still, it's none of my concern. I say, that jacket looks a bit short in the arms. Was it a French tailor who took it in for you?
I think I'll go check on the Oblinskis.
Yes, of course. Look forward to seeing you again. What a pleasant fellow.
Почему вы ушли из университета? Вы себе не представляете, какая дома поднялась кутерьма?
В университете мы все говорили, договорили. Разговорами сыт не будешь. Words are lost in the air like the sound of church bells. A single deed is better propaganda than 1,000 pamphlets.
Замечательные слова. Ваш ход.
The smoking car?
That would be lovely.
Shall we sit here? I think this will be more comfortable, don't you?
I have eaten so much I could just lie down on one of these couches and go to sleep.
Go right ahead. I will wake you when we reach Constantinople.
I thought you were getting off in Vienna.
Oh, yes, I had forgotten. Nehmen Sie etwas Milch?
Nur Zucker bitte. 2 Stück.
Ah, you like it sweet.
Разговоры о политических партиях. Это все делается правящим классом для показухи. Всякое правительство рабство. Все они стоят одно другого.
Ваш ход. Ну вот вы все развалили, а подумали вы о том, что будет возведено взамен?
Ничего не понадобится возводить взамен тирании.
It
Только
is a
частная
privilege
собственность
to
будет
meet so
упразднена,
talented an
все
artist.
люди станут
My
равными и
name
свободными.
is Kronos.
Новое
Your
мирное
Excellency,
общество образуется
you do me
само
a
по
great
себе.
honor. Вы так и не сделали ваш ход?
My car is equipped with a piano. I wonder if you would do me the favor of joining me in a duet. It will help pass the time on this rather long journey.
What a splendid idea.
Shall we say 3 o'clock?
I shall count the minutes until then. Good day.
Is it very tiresome, your business in Vienna?
Oh, well, you know, you always hope that a man will keep his word when he does not. One hates to lose a good bit of business, but man kann nicht anders.
Also dann kommt Ihr Geschäft nicht zustande? Ist es abgesagt?
Deuxième service. Deuxième service. Le déjeuner est servi. Lunch is served. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Pardon me.
Deuxième service. Le déjeuner est servi. Lunch is served. Deuxième service. Deuxième service.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Le déjeuner est
Who is
servi.
it?
Miss Norton, excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Excuse me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Madame Wolfe jouera une offre pour violon. Il souhaite la compagnie de certains passagers. Voici la liste. Le spectacle pour 3 heures. Assurez-vous que les désirs de son logement soient respectés.
Monsieur le comte Obolensky, sa petite fille, mademoiselle de Breteuil et son amie. Très bien, monsieur, je m'en occupe.
Je m'excuse. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi.
Whitney. The merchandise has been loaded onto the train. I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. I want to see the gold.
Our agreement included delivery of the arms in Belgrade. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Herr Whitney, since I boarded this train, I have begun to feel that things are not as they should be. If you cannot reassure me, I intend to get off in Vienna and take my merchandise with me. Guten Tag!
Pardonnez-moi. Monsieur, that is not your compartment.
Pardon me? Pardon me?
Would you open
Pardon
my
me?
compartment, please?
But of course, mademoiselle. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Oui, madame.
Cette fois-ci, ça suffit. Il faut faire quelque chose avec ce chien.
Je suis désolé, madame. Madame a été dérangée?
Les odeurs, les aboiements, c'en est trop. Un chien de petite taille, peut-être. Un caniche serait supportable. Mais un monstre pareil, et avec un petit garçon dans le compartiment voisin.
Je suis terriblement désolé, madame. J'assisterai auprès de madame. Mon chien.
Mais non, voyons. Vous savez bien que c'est impossible. Ce chien devait être en cage dans la soute à bagages, tout simplement. Je dois dire que je suis très surprise qu'une compagnie aussi respectable satisfasse avec tant d'indulgence les caprices de créatures excentriques, d'artistes, au point d'ignorer ses clients les plus respectables. Je pensais avoir acheté un billet pour un train de grand luxe, pas un ticket pour le cirque.
Je comprends, madame. Votre opinion est entièrement justifiée. Je vais en parler au chef de train immédiatement.
Je souhaite que vous fassiez plus que lui parler. Je souhaite vite...
Excusez-moi, Monsieur Whitney. Prince Kronos wishes to invite you to a concert in his private car. Madame Wolfe will play the violin.
And he wants me to be there.
Oh yes, monsieur. 3 o'clock. His Excellency was most eager that you should attend.
Min henne. Min henne.
Min henne?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Herr Schmidt?
Not now. After the concert.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire pour vous?
Je suis désolé, mais l'une des passagères s'est plainte du compagnon de voyage de madame Wolfe. Pour être plus précis, Madame Boutarel.
C'est très gênant. Vous n'avez pas réussi à l'amadouer.
C'est délicat. Vous comprenez, Madame Boutarel et son mari ne sont pas invités au concert de Madame Wolf. Rien n'est pire qu'une femme vexée. Et je crois bien qu'elle ne soit pas prête à avoir.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur, c'est le conducteur.
Yes, monsieur?
Sorry, I must have pushed the button by accident.
Very good, monsieur.
C'est le conducteur, madame. Excusez-moi, madame. Je suis vraiment désolé. But we have received a complaint about the barking.
Oh,
Miss
no.
Norton, excuse
Of
me.
course, for you, we have always made an exception. But now that a passenger has complained...
Must he go to the baggage car?
The passenger has
Excuse me,
insisted,
Tatiana.
madame. What can I do?
Just a moment. Oh, mein Kleiner, sei nicht traurig. Es wird dir schon gut gehen im Gepäck. Komm her, mein Schatz. Oh. Yes? Who is it?
Forgive me, madame.
You make sure he has plenty of water. He really doesn't like the baggage car.
Of course, madame. You are kind. I'm very, very sorry. Good dog, good doggy.
Yes? Who is it?
Excuse me? Who is this prince? That's what I'd like to know.
I don't think he's a prince of anything.
It all sounds very mysterious. Why do you think he invited us and not Madame Boutarel?
It's very simple. He's a snob. He does not know me. He only knows my name, de Breteuil. He thinks to invite the noblesse to his court. That's why he does not invite some petit bourgeois like the Boutarel.
But he invites the Comte Oblensky, who he does not know.
Then you don't think we should accept?
Why not? It'll be less boring than listening to Madame Boutarel.
Did I tell you what she said to me this morning? Excuse me.
Tu reviens?
Yes, I won't be a minute.
Bon, d'accord. Je t'attends.
Excuse me, got a light?
Je ne parle pas l'anglais, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. This is not your compartment.
Conductor, would you lock my door, please?
There you are, monsieur.
Thank you.
Herr Schmidt, can we talk?
Unless you can show me the gold, there is nothing to talk about. Good day. Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
For you to say that now that I have nothing to go back to, there's something Nowadays things can change like that. Well, mine do. You can't treat people as if they were your toys. There are consequences, you know. I've given up a lot to come on this trip. I don't care about the things you give up. What you make me feel, that's what you won't give me a chance. Ah, toi, tu parles toujours de sexe pour la
Bonjour, monsieur.
Pardon me?
Excusez-moi, monsieur. Right away.
Well, you know, in such a moment, there is no time to be
I'm sorry,
afraid.
my grandfather couldn't come.
Yes.
Oh, he's not feeling very well.
This
We're
was
surrounded by
before
him.
I was married.
Oh.
It looks like they are starting.
No, it's
Shall we
better
sit
if
down?
I stand.
Sure.
This way I can
This is
see
really
when I look over my
delightful.
shoulder.
Miss Tatiana,
Yes,
are you
that's
comfortable there?
Thank you.
Oh, Count Oblensky is still not feeling well? A pity. They are starting.
Why don't you make it sing?
Who is it?
Excuse me, Monsieur Whitney. This is not your compartment.
Pardon me?
Bonjour, madame.
Yes? Who is it?
It is not your compartment, monsieur.
Pardon me?
Monsieur, that is Herr Schmidt's. Right away, monsieur. Excusez-moi, monsieur.
My dear Baron, since you have asked me to put pen to paper only if absolutely necessary, it is with the utmost discretion that I write to inform you of a new development. Simply put, the agent in question, whom I shall not name, appears unable to pay the agreed upon sum. I'm therefore compelled to cancel the transaction.
Bonjour, Monsieur Whitney. Bonjour, Monsieur Whitney.
Min henne.
Ah, Monsieur Whitney. They have already started, but please, go ahead.
Thanks.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Так это вы мне приснились. Не берите. Может быть, она у вас запоет.
Just a minute. How did you get in there?
Shh. Monsieur Oblinsky is asleep. He mustn't be disturbed.
Yes, monsieur.
Le train rentre en gare, Darmstadt.
couldn't help noticing your accent as you were talking to the conductor. The Ukraine, perhaps? You're...
Yes? Who is it?
Ah, Monsieur Whitney. They have already started, but please.
Bravissimo! Wonderful! Wunderbar, wunderbar, Fräulein Wolf!
Thank you.
Such a wonderful treat. One would think you have played together all your lives.
Pardon me? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bonjour madame, excusez-moi.
Miss Wolf.
Bonjour monsieur. Bonjour madame, excusez-moi. Monsieur, excuse me. That is not your compartment.
Wunderbar.
Oh, thank
Pardon
you.
me?
Will you join me in a glass of champagne?
Excusez-moi,
Hi,
madame.
But I'm a little tired just now. Thank you.
Then
Would you like
how
some
about
apple
dinner?
pie, please?
But of course, mademoiselle.
Entschuldigung, 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 Entschuldigung.
Pardon me?
Would you unlock my compartment, please?
Of course, monsieur. There you are, monsieur. Is everything all right?
Everything is fine, thank you.
Pardon me?
Mr. Whitney, I was wondering if you would come. Ah, yes, yes.
Not so fast, Herr Schmidt. We're not in Belgrade yet.
Bonjour, madame.
I guess this means His Excellency would like to see me. You know, he really has a way of making people feel wanted. Is this how he persuaded Miss Wolf to join him in a duet?
You talk a great deal for a man who knows so little.
Tell him I'll be there.
Bonjour, madame.
Pardon me?
Conductor.
I am disappointed. I would have gladly let you keep this gold. If only you had seen fit to bring me the other. It would have saved us so much time.
Maybe.
What is it you want, Mr. Whitney?
Tyler Whitney is dead. I want to know who killed him and why.
You are on your way to Jerusalem, are you not?
How did you know that?
Knowledge is more precious than gold and rarer than rubies. If knowledge is the coin in which you wish to be paid, I could tell you many things about yourself and that ring you wear, for example. But the question you ask, that question I cannot answer.
Then I'll be on my way.
Not yet. I'm afraid you owe me some slight favor for having helped yourself to my luggage. That scarf in his breast pocket. Get it, please. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Kampf. I shall keep it as a souvenir until our next encounter.
Right away, monsieur.
Le train arrivera à
There
Vienne
you are,
dans
monsieur.
une heure.
Thank you.
Pardon me?
Vienne.
Ja, wer ist da?
Pardon
What is
me?
it? What's wrong? I believe you have my key. Could I have it back, please?
That's enough guns for today. Tell me, when you killed Tyler, was that part of the job, or was that your own idea?
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know you work for the Austrian secret police? Or you don't know you killed Tyler?
But I didn't kill him.
They sent you to break up Tyler's arms deal. You killed him and you stole the gold egg he was carrying.
I didn't. It wasn't me. I've never killed anyone. I swear it. I'd met Tyler Whitney once in New York. I recognized him at the station. Once we were moving, I came and knocked. The door was open, so I let myself in. And there was blood all over.
The egg!
It was sitting on the table by the window. I took it, but I didn't kill him. The first time I saw you, calling yourself Tyler Whitney, I thought you killed him.
Anna, look out!
Keine Bewegung.
Let her go.
Vienna. I have to go now.
Le train entre en gare de Vienne, Westbahnhof. Vienne.
Blumen, gnädige Frau, eine Blume für Sie. Blumen.
Guten Tag. Nur eine gelbe Rose, bitte.
Eine schöne gelbe Rose für Sie, gnädiges Fräulein.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schön.
Ja, auf geht's, immer.
Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich. Extrablatt, Extrablatt. Holen Sie Ihre Nachmittagszeitung. Serbien antwortet Österreich.